when they leave us to our own devices, you see what happens. This is called The Boss is Asleep. What they don't know won't hurt. Thank you. And it's the weekend, so we can kind of take a little liberty. You've heard of Casual Friday? Well, it's, you know, no holds barred Saturday morning. All right, now take a look at these jeans. I can't wait to see what else happens. Take a look at these jeans. These are from Melissa McCarthy. Yes, that Melissa McCarthy, the one that you've seen in the movies and the one that you laugh at in the comedies. She's so great. Did you know that she's also a designer? She's also a woman who loves clothes. And the reason she created a line of clothes that we offer here at HSN is because Melissa says, you know, she's a woman, she's been every size. She understands and recognizes the hardships it takes to look good and feel good at every size. And she wanted to create a line for women who, so that when they put on her clothes, they will feel good no matter whether they're a size 2 or whether they're a size 26. Okay? And that's what you're gonna find from her line. In the jeans in particular, she's got this slimming silhouette technology where you've got the four-part contoured waistband with a full back coverage. You've got a tummy flattening internal panels. The side seams are a little bit forward, and I'll show you on that. And when you pull the seams forward, it makes your legs look a little slimmer. So that's that slimming silhouette technology that you've got built into the jeans, and that's what makes these a little bit different. Now, these are Melissa McCarthy, the 7-7 stretch pencil jean, and we have them for you in, this is called Riley, and this is that indigo, that dark blue color, and they're called Riley. Here, they're called Giza, and Giza is like your mid-tone color, okay? All right, so Giza on that. We also have them, this is called Comet, and this is your chambray color. So this is the lightest of the blues. It's called Comet. And then lastly, we've got them in black, and black is called Guardian. All right, and they all have a really great wash to them. And it's sort of like the jeans that have already been your favorites for years and years, but now they're just cut better and they just fit better. And we offer them to you in sizes 2 to 28 women's. So again, across the board, you've got a great look on these. And these are your stretch pencil jeans. So they're gonna hit right around the ankle. They're gonna show off your shoes, your, you know, flats, your flip-flops, your booties, your whatever the case is, whatever footwear you like to wear. But these are just gonna be your everyday jeans, you know? The kind that I don't want you to think you have to baby, not the kind that, you know, that you think, oh, I'm only gonna pull these out on special occasions. No, because when you put on your jeans, part of the reason we wear jeans are just to kind of be carefree and comfortable, but we also expect our jeans to help to make our bodies look good. And these do, unlike a lot of others. And not only that, they're also gonna feel a little bit different because of the technology that's built in. So let me share with you first off, you've got the side seams that come forward a little bit. And the reason why that's important is if you are looking at something and you know it's clearly side to side like this, it looks a little bit wider than if I can kind of cheat your eye and kind of, you know, make it seem like it's side to side this way. This or this, this or this. And that is what those seams do on the side. Instead of being fully on the side, they come forward just slightly. And so it makes your leg look ever so slightly slimmer, which is ultimately what we all want. It's not like we're all trying to be a size 2. That's not the point, but we all want to look our absolute best, and that's the point on that. You do have that contoured waistband so that it's going to fit you right all around. And you also notice that it comes up a little bit higher in the back. This is very important. If you've ever had to sit down and you were flashing a little bit too much on the back because the back of your jean pulled down, you will appreciate that it comes up a little bit higher in the back. And that's important because it does that to accommodate the, you know, your behind area. If you didn't have that higher up in the back, then every time you sat down, they would pull down. We've all been there and we've all seen it. Not gonna be the case with these jeans. You also have an internal panel here. And it's not so much like Well, not so much like shapewear as it is just kind of just your own little secret that kind of just pulls you in ever so slightly right there along that tummy part right there in the front, which for a lot of women is a problem area. Here, no problems, no worries about that, okay? So it's up to you. You decide, if I want to wear a pair of jeans that make me look my best, do it. And which color do I want? That's it. If you want to try these out, because maybe you've been hearing a lot about Melissa McCarthy's jeans. You've been seeing her around and you know that she wears her own clothes. She wears all of her own designs. And so, and she says, and I like her philosophy, that she would not wear them if they weren't right. She's at every design meeting. She's got a big hand in the line.